Try to mark important lines on your palm, and one of the most important lines that we see on your palm is basically found under the finger of Jupiter. Now, Jupiter, as you must have read in geography, what is Jupiter? Jupiter is a big planet. Big planet means growth and expansion and honor and respect in your life. Normally, what happens is that a person may have lines something similar. They may have a headline something like this. You have this particular line, just like anybody, and this is your lifeline. So this is a common kind of a line. This is the normal place where both these lines basically start. Now, what is different in your hand is that there is another line that is kind of originating on the Mount of Jupiter, and it is kind of joining your headline out here. Now, this becomes a very, very rare kind of a line. Now, some people, many people, they may look at their hand and they would say, oh, I have this kind of a line. But in reality, what is happening is that they may not have such a deep, clear, single type of a line without being cut. So that makes it unique and that makes it much more powerful. So, this particular line that we are referring to, originating on the Mount of Jupiter, is the line for position, honor, respect, position, and power. This area, Jupiter, is the area for administration, religion, politics, honor, position, power, and spirituality as well. So, depending upon what you are targeting, you would get those things. Now, the question arises, when are you going to get all these kind of things? My answer is going to be when a person does have a line something like this, it means right from the start. This is the start of the headline, this is the start of the lifeline. Right from the start of your life, you are seeking honor, respect, position, power. Right from the start. When you are in first standard till 12th standard, college, and work as well. So, all the time, the only thing that is in your mind is to get honor in your life, position in your life. So these are the people who are likely to be at a high position in their life. So that makes it a very, very beautiful kind of a line to refer to. And not many people are going to be having this kind of a line. And these people would be in a position of power in the past, in the present, and in the future. We'll just look at the quality of the lines out here, the quality of the head and the lifeline in the initial start of your life. And it doesn't appear to be very good because they are island-like formations. Island on the lifeline or the headline could bring about some amount of mental issues or physical issues because they are on the lifeline. So this portion of the life and the headline is before the age of 15, 16. The quality of the lines are not so good in the initial part, but having a good Jupiter line, as I've explained, makes it a very, very good line. The second important line that I will try to point out here, two lines, that is, just notice, this is the headline, this is the money line. So this intersection is age 35. So this portion of the headline is before the age of 35. So you would notice if this is age 35, so what is happening out here, this particular point, this point is roughly 33. So what is happening out here is that a line from this is the line of head, a line is moving a little bit backward. So backward movement of line pointing purely and purely towards the area of Mars negative area. This is the Mars negative area. Mars negative area is the area for anger, aggression, and fire. So if a line kind of points from the area of Mount of Mars negative, then problems can arise in their life. And these problems are happening around the age of 33 or so. And the problems could be see, these could be big problems or small problems. We cannot pinpoint exactly how big or small they are likely to be, but they may be related to anger and aggression. And with anger and aggression, the chances of making the right decision may decrease, because when we are angry, the chances of making the right decision decreases. So we need to cool our mind. If we are able to cool our mind, the chances and the probability of not making mistakes increases. Just at where I was pointing out there was a backward line, there's also a line from originating from the area from Mars negative and touching the headline. This is again happening at the age of 33 or so. So this is a bad indication. So it brings about some opposition or some problem or the other, and if it affects your mind, mental issues. This is a negative line, but there's another line which is kind of pointing a little bit upwards, and it is kind of pointing a little bit towards the area for Mercury. So this is the area for Mercury. This is where it is kind of pointing. So upward motion of lines is always considered to be good compared to downward or backward lines. And upward lines basically signify that there could be some mental upliftment or mental upgradation in your life, and some good things that may have happened. So it's happening before the age of 33. The second negative line that I see on your hand is that this is the line of money. This is the headline. So this is intersection is age 35. This portion of the money line is before the age of 35. This portion is after the age of 35. So you would notice at this particular point, this is age 35. This is when the money line is kind of ending out here, and a new one is basically developing out here after the age of 35. So when there is a break in the line of money, there are 2 or 3 problems that are associated with it. The first thing could be job loss, work loss, business loss. The second thing could be the main earning member of the family, their health or wealth goes down, so more responsibility falls onto your head. The third option could be that one's personal life can also get disturbed due to a break in the line of money. So this is where the problem is. There's a backward line at the age of 33. There's a problem line out here. So 2 or 3 problems are originating at the same time. Now we would just look at another line out here, and this is on the lifeline. Now the lifeline needs to be a simple lifeline is always better than a complicated lifeline, and there's a special line that we see out here. So this is the lifeline. You would notice a line is moving outward out here. Moving outward line is not considered to be a good line. It is always better to have a very simple kind of a line. A simple line, something like looks something like this. An upward line out here is good. It is kind of consider the main lifeline to be a river, and another line coming joining, this is good. This is a tributary is joining. A line that moves out is considered to be a little bit negative. It basically points towards outward motion in your life, and outward motion, because this is the lifeline, so it may have to do with something related to outward motion of the energy, stamina and vitality, some health issues that may have cropped up in your life. So this is the age, I would say, roughly 20s, late 20s or mid 20s, I would say it is. Although there's a problem line out here, there's also supporting line out here. So supporting line basically supports that particular person and kind of helps that person regain back their health. So this is what it is. Now where see out here also you would notice that the quality of the line is not so good, but beyond this particular portion, the line becomes much more deeper, clearer. So that makes it a much better line to refer to. I would end the video out here and make another video for you. So thanks for watching this video. Bye and take care.